for you today. And that is, could you already be living your purpose? That's what we're going to be talking about today. We're live on Instagram, we're live on Facebook, on YouTube, as well at Hello Boss Teacher. And I am here every Tuesday, every Thursday live just to share with you principles around living your best life, discovering your life assignment, and just getting the dream life from out of your head and into real life. If you have not gotten a chance already, make sure you go over to mypurposeroadmap.com to get access to the 4 principles that I use to discover my life purpose. And I'm sharing them with you so that it can give you a head start as well. So what if you're already living your purpose? Like, let's talk about that for a moment, right? So let's see who's popping in the chat. Feel free to jump into the chat both on Instagram and on the other platforms, Facebook and YouTube, and we keep the conversation going. So I was here thinking about my own life experience, as I always do and share with you, and wondering to myself how many people are just pursuing purpose, passionately pursuing purpose, and not realizing that purpose isn't necessarily an end goal. It's not necessarily something achieved towards. It's not necessarily a destination, but it's what you do along the process of life that really determines whether or not you are living a purposeful life. And it brought me back to my childhood. And as I thought about that, I thought to myself, but hey, I've been living more purposefully than I thought without even realizing it. And I just want to shift your perspective around that so you think differently about how you pursue purpose moving forward. Hello, hello, hello. All right. So the first thing I want you to think about is your childhood. Think about, what did you want to be when you were a child? What did you want to have when you were a child? And what did you want to do when you were a child? So be, do, and have. Those are the 3 things I want you to focus on. Because if we think about what we wanted to be, what we wanted to have, or what we wanted to do, we don't realize in some way or another, we may have fulfilled those dreams. And we didn't pay attention to them because we didn't even realize that they were happening. So let me give you a good example. In my childhood, I remembered what I wanted to be when I grew up. I've always known since I was around 9 years old that I wanted to be a teacher. So that's one. That's one of the things I wanted to be. I also wanted to be a singer. And I'm not a professional singer, but I have done that pretty much all of my adult life. I've been singing in different circles all my adult life. What did I want to do? I wanted to travel the world like my dad did. My dad used to work in the food prep department on a cruise ship. And I always dreamed of just traveling the world, whether cruise ship, airplane, it really doesn't matter to me. So that's one of the things I wanted to do from as young as I can remember. I wanted to do that. What are some of the things that I wanted to have as a child? And these may sound very trivial to you, but these were real dreams of mine when I was growing up. I wanted to have an inside bathroom because when we started out, our bathroom was like a zinc cubicle outside of our home. There was no roof. It was just zinc and a bucket, and we'd had to shower there. Rain or shine, winter or summer, that was the shower. And so I always dreamed of having an inside bathroom. I also hate bathing in cold water. And I think that stems from my time of just having to bathe outside all the time. I completely hate cold water. I can't stand it. So I've always dreamed of having hot water in my shower. Another one of my dreams was to have a close-knit, loving family. And I also wanted an uncluttered home. So I wanted to be a teacher, a singer. I wanted I wanted to travel the world. I wanted inside bathroom, hot water, loving family, and an uncluttered home. Now, I want to think you to think about yourself as well. What are some of the things that you wanted to be, do, and have? Because your childhood dream could be the missing puzzle on your road to purpose, on that journey to living purposefully. Your childhood dream could be that missing puzzle. And I often ask my clients some very specific questions that lead them along that path to uncovering really what's your childhood dream or dreams, and how does that affect your journey on the road to purpose right now. And it always amazes me how people put those childhood dreams on the back burner, thinking that they are of zero relevance to their adult life. Not so. I can tell you that is not so. And one of the things I want to do is to help you to rekindle that childhood dream. So you can start that journey at mypurposeroadmap.com. That's where I offer you the free training that gives you the 4 guiding principles of discovering purpose. So mypurposeroadmap.com. So we don't want to put those childhood dreams on the back burner, because they could be a very big part of the puzzle of why you're not living happily, why you're not fulfilled right now, why you're not living your best life, why you are not enjoying your life in a more fulfilling manner. I think I said that already. Yeah, I did. But the point I'm trying to make is your childhood dream is a big part of your purpose, right? So do I have any of those things that I wanted to be, that I wanted to do, and that I wanted to have? Yeah, I do. Some of them I do. Some of them I don't. I am a teacher by profession, but what I do in my business, I'm also a teacher. I have been singing for most of my adult years. I haven't traveled the world as yet. I do have an inside bathroom now. Do I have hot water in my pipe? No, but I have a stove I can boil water on any day I need it. I have a loving family, and I have an uncluttered home. It's something that I have been very deliberate about, just decluttering my home all the time. Hi, Ruel. Hi, Ruel. Thanks for joining. Um, so the point I'm trying to get at here is that as you think about those things from your childhood and those 3 questions I asked, I want you to look in your life right now and decide, do I have any of those things right now? Am I being any of those things right now? Right? Do I experience those things that I want to do right now? And if your answer is yes to any of those questions, then it is highly likely that you have already begun your journey to purpose. You are already traveling on that road because you have those privileges already. Those dreams that you had when you were 9, 8, 7, 12 years old, you are already living them. And so you're going to have to do 2 things right now, and then I'll leave it here. One, you're going to have to start your day with gratitude. Be grateful for those things that you have. Be grateful for those experiences that you are able to be involved in. Be grateful for those things, or the person rather, that you have become. Because you've worked your butt off your entire life to get to the place that you are today. Right? I worked my butt off to have an inside bathroom. My family that I have is not by coincidence. I had to nurture that loving relationship. I went to college, dropped out once, went to college for a second time in order to get my teaching degree. And I've engrossed myself in so many singing projects. And these are all the things that I had dreamed of when I was a child. Am I done accomplishing my childhood dreams? No. I'm working on a world travel, even in the midst of COVID. I'm working on that. I've been to 2 countries in my life so far, so I have a lot more to go. But the point is, you start by being grateful for what you currently have, the experiences that you currently are, and the person that you have become, and then dream bigger. Make bigger dreams. And some of us are afraid to make bigger dreams because we have not taken the time to look back and say, sheesh, I really have done it. I really did it. Like, I became that teacher I wanted to be. I became that accountant that I wanted to be. I landed the job that I wanted. But the truth is, if you're not completely happy, it means that there is more for you, and only you can decide whether or not you are fully satisfied with where you are right now. And if you know deep down that you are, even with all of those accomplishments from your childhood, then start making bigger dreams. You already know the dream job that you want. You already know the dream lifestyle that you want. So put down those goals, make them practical, and start acting on achieving every single one of them today. Right? There's no point in walking around and thinking, oh, I want to do this, I want to have that, I want to be that. But then you get up tomorrow and you say the same thing. The next day it's the same thing. And 2 years, 3 years, you keep telling yourself, I want to have that. I want to go here. I want to become this person. But you never put any action behind it. So give yourself a pat on the shoulder for those things that you've accomplished. But I want you to move forward and start dreaming bigger. And that's how you can take small steps, step by step on that road to living a purposeful life, on that road to living an abundant life, on the road to living a fulfilled life, a happy life, all the positive adjectives you can think of. That road that you're taking towards living your purposeful life. So again, I cannot emphasize enough. I tell you, the Facebook group is already blowing up with feedback from people who have gone through the mypurposeroadmap.com training. It's a free training. It's dripped in your email over a 4-day period. Every single day you get a new principle, a new concept that I'm sharing with you. And those concepts are going to open your mind around how it is that you can start journeying right now into a more purposeful life. And I have to emphasize the more, because if you have already accomplished stuff, then you're already walking in purpose. But you want that purpose to be more fulfilling. And that's what I'm here to help you with. Kemar, thank you for joining, Kemar. All right, Kemar is popping up in the is showing up rather in the chat. Right. So if you need help with discovering your life purpose, to really going on that journey and making that journey a lot more meaningful, go to mypurposeroadmap.com. The training is completely free of charge. And then there is the supporting Facebook group that is just amazing. I'm having so much fun just reading the comments already, right? So go to mypurposeroadmap.com. Start every day by being grateful for what you already have, what you already are, and who you have become. And then make bigger goals. Take actions toward achieving those goals. That's my message for you today. And I'll see you on the inside of the group when you open up, you unlock your access to My Purpose Roadmap. So it's mypurposeroadmap.com. All right, guys, all the best, and I'll see you live again on Tuesday. Today's Thursday, yeah. On Tuesday, this time, where I'll share another topic with you around your journey to living a more purposeful life. Thank you guys for coming in, and I'll see you next time.